Next on the bench is a relic. Pioneer saw. Fuel line broke. Also has a chain here to be sharpened. Oh, okay. There must be a chain hanging on the wall. All right. Here's a little box that came with it. What's in here? Oh, it must be our fuel line pieces that were in the tank. Well, this should be fun. I'm not very familiar with these saws. Nice and sharp. It has anti-vibe on it. I didn't know these things had that. New spark plug. Nice, probably loud muffler. It is a P28 ES. 1982, I'm guessing. Well, this shouldn't be too much. We're not going to go too far in depth. It just says fuel line broken. Where is the fuel line for this saw? There's no fuel in the tank. So I'm guessing it is this one here. That fuel line is hard as a rock. I'm guessing it, well, that goes to the carb, so I'm guessing that is the fuel line. I don't know what this one is. Oil? The oil tank is here, so I'm guessing that's the oil. Kind of guessing at how this works. So we're going to unscrew that from the tank, I'm guessing. Go find a wrench. Looks like it's a 3/8. And it does turn. I'll just unscrew that and we'll see what's going on. Almost got it. And there's no fuel line on the other side. That's probably our problem. I think I broke that oil line too. Yep. Deal with that later. This might be really easy to do. Looks like we just put a piece of fuel line on and then send it through and put the filter on. So I'll go round up some parts. We'll get to it. I've got some fuel line and one of these fancy Walbro fuel filters. And how much? I don't know. Need enough to at least put it on and attach the fuel filter. So that much. Probably have to recut it once we install. That on there. It's busy out front today. Erica is selling all kinds of bars and chains. That's screwed back in. Tight. Now we will cut, I don't know, maybe that. Attach a fuel filter. Just enough that it kind of flops around in there a bit. Yeah, it just kind of moves around. Perfect. Then our extra piece will go from here to the carb. I did not plan that. I cut the perfect amount and it seems to work. That's going to work perfect. Yeah, almost perfect. Look at that. I don't know the condition of the inside of the carb, but I think it was running fine just before. I guess we're going to find out. Fuel line doesn't exactly work perfect, but it's what we got. And it's pretty good with ethanol, this Stihl R3 stuff. There we go. All right, our oil line that kind of got damaged. I'm just cut it, see if we can get it just to refit. Yeah, it'll just have to work for now. There's no kink in it, even though we shortened it. I don't know what that does. Or is it a tank vent for the fuel tank? I don't know. Now we'll throw the moto mix from that last saw in. Just because why not? I don't want to waste it and pour it away. Let's go outside and give this a start. No high idle, at least that I see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Only a low speed adjustment. I don't know if it needs more fuel or less. Alright, we'll start with one turn out, maybe a turn and a half. I think we're going to have to open that carburetor up. That's why I don't like working on these old saws. They think it's just a fuel line and it's probably just going to be a snowball. Now, this was dropped off with a broken fuel line. We don't know how long it's been broken. So the chances are the line was broken in the tank and it's been sucking dirt into the carburetor. And the micro screen is probably plugged. And yep, I would say so. Let's see if I can get a pick and show yous. It's kind of hard to do, but yep, there's the dirt. Lots of dirt. I'll clean that out and go retest. I got that flushed out. We'll screw this back on and meet yous outside. I think it'll run perfect this time. air up. Yeah, I don't know. Oiling. We'll go do a cut or two with it. That's it. And that's as far as we go today. Runs, doesn't idle. I'll have to ask the customer if they want us to go any further. Probably air leak, carburetor. Don't know yet.